Welcome back, trainers. So, Scarlet Witch and myself set out to duo the Alolan Marowak, and we were determined to get this done today. This is going to be our first attempt at ever trying to do this. Shadow Ball Mewtwo's and Shadow Ball Gengar's Shadow Claw on my end. She was using Mewtwo's. Pretty sure all Mewtwo's with Shadow Ball. Okay, so it was, it's tough, but the thing is you have to get the right moveset, and it depends on the weather. So we were finally able to do it. We'll take a look at that in the end. It is partly cloudy. We went in there with 3 Tyranitars, Smackdown and Stone Edge, and then I followed it up with my Gengar Shadow Claw and Shadow Ball, and then a Kyogre for an Anchor. But I didn't have to even get down to the Kyogre. The Tyranitars put in work with cloudy weather. I'm telling you what, it was insane. So yeah, it was successful. It was fun, and it really depends on the moveset. But technically, if you're using Tyranitars, it doesn't really matter. But if you're trying to do it with Gengar and Mewtwo's, you better look out for that Shadow Ball because it's a killer. Even the Fire Blast, it was something else because we tried it with the Fire Blast. It's not going to be in the video, but it wasn't very close. But we weren't using Tyranitars. And then I put 2 and 2 together. I was like, wait, we have cloudy weather. Why don't we just use our Tyranitars? And so we did. And it was unbelievably amazing how well they performed. So I did power up my shiny one just a little bit. It doesn't have the best IVs, but I bring it up to around its breaking point. And oh my gosh, guys, I maxed out my other Gengar. Okay, so that's the one I received through trading. And it is about a 64% with 8 in attack. Its DPS is sitting at 38.7 or 38 point something. The other ones that are fairly nice, with high IVs are sitting at 39. So it's not far behind, no big deal. It's like 0.8 behind the other ones. So it's a Gengar. It's welcome with open arms to the family. Come on, Gengar. Even if you're 20 IVs, let's go. I'll max you out. Sounds foolish, but I'm just a sucker for Gengars. So this is the attempt right here, as you may have seen in the beginning with the lobby trick. And we were just trying to push right here, trying to see if we were able to get it. Now, I'm pretty sure if we tried this again without any weather boost, with this same team, with my powered up Gengar, we will be successful because I powered that Gengar up after we did this one, okay? I was preparing for the next one. Of course, in the one we found, it was a Focus Blast, or sorry, not Focus Blast, a Fire Blast. This one is Bone Club. I would say it's probably the easiest one considering everything that you're using to go up against it. That move's not going to be very effective. Like your Mewtwo's, because it's, I do believe it's fighting type, and then your Gengars are poison and ghost, so they have that extra resistance there. But the one we were successful at was going to be a Shadow Ball. I'm pretty sure that's the hardest one, and Hex. So it was great. If you have the Pokemon to do this, I urge you to give it a shot. Another challenge out there is pretty fun, and I'm proud of us. So thank you, Scarlet. That was awesome. First trainers in Alaska to duo a Marowak. So hopefully you can get some lessons from this video. Go out there and give it a shot yourself. And just, if you fail, try it and try again. That's what it takes. And that's what we're telling each other. If you get upset that you guys do not do it in your first, second, or third attempt, then you're just not cut out to do it. It's not because you're failing, but don't get upset. You're supposed to fail. That's what helps you succeed. Because when you fail, you see the errors. And there's also the factor of random number generator. You have to just keep trying and trying until the perfect, the stars align and everything's just right for the situation. The Marowak just holds off on its charge move a few times. You're able to get a few more charge moves with your Pokemon, and then that's just the key right there. Bingo, you got it, right? So it's just a matter of trial and error. But there is also, don't be foolish, and if you don't have the Pokemon, and keep trying and just always fail because you're just not on par to do it. You have to know that you can be able to do it. It's just a matter of try and try again, okay? So with that said, I'm pretty excited about this. We're going to look at those power-ups of the Gengar and the Tyranitar. How do I feel about that? I don't care. We did it. If, say, we failed and we still were not successful, I would feel a little upset about it. Not to her or nothing, because it's nobody's fault. It's just a matter of, can we do it? I would just be a little salty that I powered up Pokemon. But, the Gengar, like I said, and the Tyranitar, technically, they're good power-ups for me. So I'm happy with that. So here we go with the Gengar power-up. Ouch. A 64 something percent, 8 attack, 9 defense, and I do believe its stamina is the highest there. But its DPS is not far behind. Those are very minuscule numbers right there for a legacy Gengar. I mean, come on. But you know, I was I was talking to her. It'd be sad if we received some sort of breakthrough with Gengar to receive, you know, Shadow Claw like we did with the Body Slam Snorlax, because the problem would be, well, we have a chance of finding a good IV. As a matter of fact, I would find a better IV no matter what, even if I had the lowest IV setting through a breakthrough, better than the one I have. So that's the problem. Could have wasted my Stardust, but nonetheless, it came from a good friend of mine, so I'm just happy to power it up. And we're going to look at that Tyranitar power up. I was going to bring it up a little bit more, but I was thinking to myself, well, it reached the breaking point, plus this one doesn't have the best IVs. I already invested so much Stardust on Community Day because it was the best shiny that I had right here to power up. And I did it anyways, because I can see that the DPS from the 15 attack one was not too far behind. Plus the shiny Tyranitar, it's a good looking Pokemon, I think. So I hope you enjoy this. We're about to take a look at the official one here. And if you're wondering, well, what is the gimmick here? What did you guys do other than the weather boost? What are your friendship at? Well, we're actually only good friends, which I'll put that up on the screen here in just a second. So there goes the Tyranitar, max that one out. And still need 2 more days before we become ultra friends. So there you have it. With that said, trainers, let's go ahead and take a look at this. If you're doing the lobby trick, you're probably going to want to enter at about 183 as seen here in just a second. And with that said, trainers, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy this video, and I'll be catching you all next time.